Morning Rush.
Number 10, coming from No Name. I hope you're happy with Miss Second Best.
Wow.
Coming from Tian Roy. FYI, the world revolves around the sun. Not you. Number 9, coming from Young Indie. Dati, ang sarap mong mahalin. Ngayon, ang sarap mong patayin. Alright, so our top 10 for today goes like this. It was suggested by Baditz.
Okay.
Baditz wanted us to look for the top 10 messages for someone who broke your heart.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
So
really?
the top 10 messages for someone who broke your heart. Whether on purpose or not on purpose.
Yeah, it you know what? I'm getting a feeling a lot of people are going to be really bitter about this.
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Or you can be
bitterly funny about it.
Or
it could be a heartfelt
unrequited love.
Yeah.
Sometimes they might not even know who you are. Let's face it.
Like
sometimes
Severus.
it happens. Right. Something like that. No, right? Because sometimes, well, like when you're so deluded, let's say, like a celebrity unwittingly might be breaking your heart because they married somebody else, not you.
Right.
You know, so anyone at all who broke your heart in any way. The top 10 messages for someone who broke your heart. And it was so annoying because I was asking Gina. I was like, okay, Gina, you have to give me like this really sexy face.
Because I really couldn't. I can't do
me
sexy.
This demure.
I can't do sexy.
It's so annoying.
What am I supposed to do? Bite my lip?
And for me, it came so natural. I wasn't even trying.
Which is exactly why you're the floozy
I know,
one.
I'm the floozy. And
me,
then,
I'm a lady in the street.
And they were like, what is up with those lips, girl?
I just said I'm a lady in the street.
You're a streetwalker. No, you're a girl next door. The kind of girl you bring to mom.
That's right.
And then the mom, the kind of girl that mom will go, bring that bitch back to where she came from. She ain't becoming my daughter-in-law.
And then she sees you.
That's my kind of girl.
Yeehaw!
The top 10 messages for someone who broke your heart. Thank you to Baditz for sending this in. Let's start off at number 10, coming from No Name. I hope you're happy with Miss Second Best.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is...
I mean, I wish you well.
Yeah.
But I is just saying...
what is up with the swag? I is just saying...
She is Miss Second Best. Because I is the best.
Well, she was talking about a miss, and you were doing a man voice.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, if I were a girl. I is the best.
Oh, honey.
And everybody else has got to be, at best, second best.
Nice.
Number 9, coming from Young Indie. Dati, ang sarap mong mahalin. Ngayon, ang sarap mong patayin.
Wow.
Right?
I don't think I've ever gotten to that point.
But you're always masarap.
At least that's true.
Masarap kang mahalin.
You deliver goodness anyway.
Masarap kang patayin.
Yeah.
Number 8, coming from Mr. Perk. I do not want to hate you, so you don't need to hurt me. We can
coexist.
Not get together or break up without me hating you and without you hurting me.
Right.
Yeah, usually
it's an amicable breakup.
Usually I hate you only because you hurt me.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like an amicable breakup?
I had a semi-amicable breakup. Like, it was okay when we broke up, but a couple of weeks later, she was mad.
So it wasn't so hard. It was semi-hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the breakup.
Medyo.
No.
Why?
We always go back to that. No.
You know, here I am trying to deliver something like, okay, relatively sensible. And you just have to ruin it. Don't go there, girlfriend.
I'm just saying, it's not as hard.
Yeah,
as
the other.
So yeah. So it was only semi-hard.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Semi means only like not half.
Yes.
It was half hard. It was not.
Like let's just say you know, Be Easy is Kinney, and then you've got if it's a really really hard breakup, it's a fat breakup. This is like Chubby.
Yeah. It's a chubby breakup.
But yeah, it was a semi-amicable breakup. I think that's what you call it.
Because
when we broke up, during the breakup itself, we were okay.
Yeah.
Like we had a decent conversation, no harsh
it
words
seemed
were
like,
said.
wow, okay, this
yeah,
is easy.
and then a week after, that's when
Oh.
the ish hit the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Have you ever had an amicable
I've never
breakup?
had like a violent breakup or a bad breakup. Heartbreaky, yes. Like who kind of breakup.
Right.
But not bad as in like, oh, go to hell. You know, none of those.
Yeah, I've never had like an angry.
That's what I'm saying. Bad in a sense that it really broke my heart. Like who. But
Because that's how you cry. You.
who. Next. It was kind of like that. You know,
Right.
I is a floozy that way. Okay.
You're really owning up to this, aren't you?
I think that'll be my character for today.
That's my.
That's my character. I'll be the floozy. Call me Floozy Garcia. Right? Hey, that's a nice
actually
ring
catchy.
to it.
Yeah.
Floozy Garcia.
Change your name.
I'll be a floozy. You'll be loozy. Loozy.
That could be a doozy.
Loozy doozy and
Because
floozy.
you floozy, but baby, I'm a doozy.
Right? That has a nice ring to it.
We have transformed
From
in
Chi-Chi and Gigi to
floozy and doozy.
Floozy and Doozy.
From caterpillars into beautiful butterflies. Beautiful butterfly.
like I am a beautiful brown butterfly. Sabi ng bading na ipis. I am a beautiful brown butterfly.
At least scary niya.
Carry lang, te.
Ano sabi nung isang ipis?
Ano?
Haba ng antena mo, te.
Tama na antena mo, girl.
Chos.
Peace. Nako. Number 7, coming from Tian Roy. FYI, the world revolves. Nah.
I told you a lot of people were gonna be bitter
Right?
about it. Yeah.
It's like, you know, you think you're the center of the universe. Well, FYI, you're not. So, you know, get lost.
That's true.
I'm all good.
But then, okay. More often than not, I don't know if this happened to you, but because were you ever bitter about like a breakup or not even a breakup? Let's just say you were dating somebody and then you got bitter.
Well, about life.
Wow. I'm not sure if this situation applies to that.
Why? You know what I mean?
But
like,
no,
never about love. Never about love.
Lucky you.
Yeah. I was never like bitter. I always thought like I guess I was tenacious that way. Like if things don't work out, I always think, oh, then maybe this is not it. Yeah, I don't know. Like I would tell.
But then again,
Velvis
you're bitter
all the
about
time.
life.
No, I mean like oh poor me, that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
But it was strange. I mean my love life was never like a burgeoning thing, but I always felt it in my bones.
Right.
That I would find someone. I was never in doubt of that. Even during the worst dating years or the worst when my love life looked so
was just
bleak,
zero.
for some strange reason I always knew, not felt or
you just knew.
I knew, I was sure that I would meet someone. It was strange. I didn't know why. So I was never really like desolate. It was more like ang tagal. Ang tagal naman.
But still, at least you knew in the back of your head.
Yeah,
that,
I was
like,
convinced. I was never hopeless that way. It was always like, it's just a matter of time. I could feel it in my bones.
Chico Garcia, the bastion of love.
Really? No, seriously. I really felt it. Deep in my bones. Bones. All my bones.
Yes.
Not just one.
It's not the letter before.
Which is so strange because it doesn't have any bones. Okay, never mind.
You know what? That's true.
Right. Why would you call it that?
Yeah.
There is no,
Yeah. But anyway.
No. And the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10 messages for someone who broke your heart comes from Cold and Cruel. Goodbye to me. Hello to karma.
Oh.
Yeah. Say goodbye to me. I'm out of here.
Right.
But say goodbye. But say hello to your karma.
But it could also be hello to good karma. Because,
me.
you know, because, like, let's just say I knew that I didn't do anything wrong. So, hey, goodbye to you. I know something good is coming my way. Just in the same way that you are. Yeah.
Let's say if one party, okay, let's say we're both lesbian lovers. And then you cheated.
That's highly improbable.
And then you cheated on me with another girl.
Right. How can we be lesbians?
Some hot chick that you met in a you know, biker bar.
Right.
And then
which is a huge possibility if we ever work together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I worked
as lesbians.
And then I worked as a stripper in a competing bar.
Yes. You really are floozy.
And then I'm like, look, you deserve your bad karma because you cheated on a cheap, you know, this girl.
A biker girl.
Biker girl. And then I get good karma
because
for
you're
being
a stripper.
An honest, loyal stripper.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yes. A world makes perfect sense now.
Right?
Yeah.
So
but sometimes, just as a disclaimer to everybody out there, it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't.
How do you know?
It's happened to me. Whoa. I went out with a stripper before.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
No. Let's just say
that's so exciting.
I was dating a girl, and I knew that I did absolutely nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And she did so many wrong things.
Yeah.
So many wrong things.
Mm-hmm.
And despite that, I would still constantly forgive her or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And well, obviously it didn't work out because I'm still single.
Yeah.
And let's just say that she's not, and she's actually really happy.
How do you know? The road is long. The race is not finished.
No, I know, but like it doesn't necessarily come in that order.
Oh,
that just because you did something good, that good karma comes before bad karma.
Yeah, just like, you know, like when they say, why do bad things happen to good people?
Yeah.
Right? And why do good things happen to bad people? That sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But then, you know, you don't see the big picture. We don't see the big
picture.
The big
picture.
Oh, quit it. Okay, let us start off at number 5. Coming from Tian Roy. Oh, sorry. That's later. Coming from I Am Corix.
Okay.
Thank you for leaving me confused and broken. At least I discovered how life becomes more beautiful without you in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's bitter yet nice.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Right?
It is bitter because you're saying life is beautiful without you.
Yeah.
but there can be.
But at the same time, it could be like hey, you know what? Life can be beautiful without you.
See, okay.
That's a difference.
Bitter is life is beautiful without you.
And you really have to deliver it that way.
Yeah. And
like a child.
And then enlightened is like, you know what? Life is beautiful without you.
Right? That's a combo.
Yes. It can actually be a combo.
Look at the day. Life is beautiful
it's
without
beautiful
you.
without you. That's very mature.
Real mature.
Number 9, coming from Tian Roy.
Number 4.
Number 4. Yeah, right. You know how like sometimes during a heartbreak people say, "Tanga mo talaga."
Right.
You know, that sort of thing. Nagpaloko ka na naman. So you would go, "Hindi naman ako talaga tanga. Wala ka lang kwenta."
Wow.
Yeah. You know, there is a difference. Because sometimes you know you're being had, but you're still going for it.
You're still
That's
going
being
for it.
stupid.
Yeah.
But sometimes if whoever it is you're with is really walang kwenta, it's not your fault. You're just loving them. They just suck.
They just they're just dumb that way.
Yeah. That sort of thing.
That's not a.
You're not necessarily stupid.
Yeah, it's just.
Sometimes you just.
No, because I'd like to think that whenever you are in love with somebody, it's never being stupid.
Yeah.
Because more often than not, the reason why you do fall in love with them is because you see something that not everybody else does.
Yeah.
It's like, let's just say people are saying, "Oh, don't fall in love with him or don't fall in love with her because, you know, he or she is a player."
Yeah.
Or whatever. But in your head, you're like, okay, you may see that, but I see something else. I see something that not everybody else sees. Like, let's just say I see that this person has the capability for good if you're the right person to turn that around.
But sometimes you're not.
Yeah.
Right.
But you'll never know unless you try.
Right. No, because sometimes I know specific cases, like very specific, not in general terms.
Right.
In Tagalog, alam na nilang niloloko sila for a fact.
Yeah.
And they still stick around. That's the kind of like, you are Tanga.
Tangible.
Tanga.
Oh, ikaw na nga yun.
Tanja. Yeah. That proves my point.
But hey, sometimes you just can't explain it.
I know.
You just stick around anyway.
We've all had those times where we know we're being stupid, but we go, for it anyway.
But maybe it's because you still have hope. You're still hoping that one day they will turn around and be the person that you want them to be.
But based on experience, I'm not even being mean. I mean, I'm even talking about myself. Based on my experience, there's a very thin line between hopeful and desperate.
That's true.
You don't know if it's hope speaking or if it's desperation, because you're just so desperate to have that person or to have someone.
I think I crossed that line a long time ago. Yeah.
Because there is. It's like, are you just being hopeful or are you being desperate?
You're clinging on to whatever.
Exactly. Whatever crumbs you have there. Yeah.
So sad. What a sad life.
I know, right? Number 3, coming from Alan. From Owen Tweets. This is very unique. Nobody ever approached the topic so far quite like this. Owen Tweets was saying, buti na lang hindi mo ako sinagot kasi lolokohin lang naman kita.
Wow.
It's coming from the player. Of course, his heart was broken because he was turned down by the girl, but it's like, it's all good. Buti na lang.
I'm only gonna break your heart.
I'm just gonna break your heart. Lolokohin lang naman kita eh.
Yeah. Hey.
Nice, right? It's weird.
He's the first one who approached it in
this way.
Yeah.
Number 2, coming from Alan Agrao. Thank you for breaking my heart. I deserve it. I deserve someone better.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
It's bitter also.
It's bitter, yeah. It's like, thank you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sarcasm there. Like, thank you. Jerk.
But then again, it could also be sincere. I think it's really interesting in the delivery.
I know, right?
Right? Because
we go back. If you end it with a bleh.
Yeah. If you end it with a bleh, then obviously
it's bitter.
It's bitter. But if you say it in a really soft-spoken manner and in a really calm voice, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I just deserve somebody better, not some biatch like you.
No, you're not bitter at all. No. Try to deliver that in a non-bitter way.
Okay. I deserve someone better. Not like some biatch. Like
It really has to. It really has to go up, and you have to see Chico's face because there's a head swing to it, not like some biatch. Country girls coming out.
There's some whipping my hair. I'm whipping my hair. Bakit po?
You just killed the moment.
No. But there has to be like this whip,
I know.
Not like some
biatch.
I open the camera. I deserve someone better, not like some biatch like you. I can't help but trying to say it without whipping your hair.
Whenever you say it, you really have to whip your head.
You have to whip your hair.
And not your hair, your head.
Your head. Okay. Your head. I don't have any hair to whip. Other parts.
Oh, good God.
No, like something else. Like, I don't know. Maybe my belt. Okay.
Yeah.
And the top message for someone who broke your heart comes from DJ Gambit.
All right. DJ Gambit says,
if through hell, keep going. That's your final destination. Keep going.
There was a song that had that in it.
No, because some people give that as the excuse why they behave the way they behave.
Right.
It's like, because I'm going through hell, and I'm
sorry,
yeah. And
yeah, because people will always use that.
That's why I'm behaving badly.
Yeah, but then again,
okay,
this is something that a lot of people, I guess, have to sort of see.
Yeah.
That no matter what you're going through, you don't have to take it out on whoever is quote unquote loving you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because one, sila na nga lang yung nandun eh.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
No, because like remember during Ondoy, they were saying it brought out the best and the worst in Filipinos.
Yeah.
Like you had people who suddenly became heroes,
right?
And then there were people who would take advantage of the situation, and loot, or they would
plunder.
They would plunder, or they would make singil, whatever. Or some politicians took advantage, and when they gave out relief goods, they put their names on it.
Yeah.
Something like that. It brings out the best and the worst. Same thing with love.
I guess
sometimes when you're going through the worst time in your life, it brings out the best in you. Sometimes it brings out the jerk in you.
Yeah.
Right? So there you go. Yeah. The big news over the weekend was, of course, the sudden and shocking announcement that Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony have finally called it quits. With 3 failed marriages between them, J-Lo and Mark Anthony finally seemed to find true love together when they married 7 years ago. They had twin children, went on tour together, did a movie together, and even planned a music-based reality show they were working on together. But on Friday in the U.S., the pair announced they were no longer together. To quote the couple, as given by in a statement by Lopez's publicist, quote, "We have decided to end our marriage. This was a very difficult decision. We have come to amicable conclusion on all matters. It is a painful time for all involved, and we appreciate the respect of our privacy at this time." It was quite shocking for one of Hollywood's most high-profile couples. They seemed inseparable. Lopez even danced in the background for her crooner husband when he performed on American Idol, where she debuted as a judge this past season. The pair, both of Puerto Rican heritage, married in 2004 after years of knowing each other. He was ending a marriage to former Miss Universe Dayanara Torres, while she had recently endured a high-profile breakup with Ben Affleck. Lopez had been married twice before in brief unions to Ohani Noah and Chris Judd, and had a famous romance with Sean Diddy Combs. So nobody quite saw it coming.
I know. What do you call this? I heard about it from a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, but you know how Hollywood is.
I know. No, but did you like watch American Idol?
Yeah, I did. And see, the thing is, it's
you
just,
see them, they look
really happy.
Okay, yeah.
But you have to take into consideration that, one, J-Lo is an actress, even if she's not a really good one.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know what I mean? So they know how to deal with the public, and they know how to sort of project themselves whenever people are watching them.
Because remember, we did a news bit that what a lot of people didn't see was that Mark Anthony was so active in American Idol. We just didn't see it, but every time J-Lo's there, Mark Anthony was there, and that he would tutor them, behind the scenes without really not in front of the camera. He would help them out. So I was thinking they seemed really okay, and I was even saying that it was very nice of J-Lo to take a back seat, being like a backup dancer. She used to be a fly girl, right?
That's true.
For her husband. So I don't know, this really came
how
out of
she was
nowhere.
when she was still from the block.
Exactly. Right? So it's pretty nice. It's a bit shocking that it's all over.
Right. But hey, like I said, it's sad that that they broke up.
Yeah.
But I'm not really that surprised.
That surprised?
Yeah, because it's Hollywood. That's the thing. And it's really sad that I think that way.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing.
Yeah, more often than not, that's what happens there.
Wow, but that was a shocker. I was so not expecting that. Yeah. Our top 10 for today, courtesy of Badits, the top 10 messages for somebody who broke your heart.
Okay.
Whether you got together or not, because sometimes it's unrequited.
Yeah.
They broke your heart without them doing anything to you. It's all you.
True. Sometimes there is a little bit of something, but you never were really together. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Technically, you can't really say they broke your heart because they didn't do anything.
Yes, that's true.
Let's say your professor loved and sorry, I'm not really.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because
as
that does
opposed to,
happen.
let's say, your girlfriend cheated on you.
Or let's just say you were dating and then she was like, okay, I like you too, blah, 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 and then, she breaks your heart
I see you
after.
more like a little brother.
Oh, God.
Right?
A little brother pa talaga. Sana big brother man.
Or mom.
Oh.
I see you as my mom. Imagine if a girl tells you that. I see you more like my mom. Yeah.
Can't I even be your sister?
Yeah. What?
Because at least I'd be a young girl.
Yeah, you're right. So here we go. Let's start off at number 10 from DV King Bed. It's okay. I don't love you enough to hate you. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you hate your ex so much, it's only because you're
really,
not
really
over
love
them yet.
Yeah.
And the real sign that it's over is when you don't effing care. Nux. And sometimes when you say I don't effing care, it means you do.
It's true because
there's too much feeling in it.
Yeah, and you're still thinking about
it. Right?
Yeah, obviously. Because if you really didn't care, you'd just be like,
let's face it. Like sometimes when people ask me, like when friends ask me about a specific ex,
Right.
that at the time I was really like so devastated about.
Right.
Sometimes now I can't even remember details. And I'm surprised because like I used to remember every single thing that happened between us. And now I'm like,
Right.
oh my goodness, I don't even remember. It means I don't even think about anything of that era of my life.
Yeah. Because now you can actually say that you're really over it.
Yeah. Like super duper because you don't really even remember anything.
La ako care. La ako care.
Care ko te. Right? Yeah, so
Bonggels na ako ngayon.
Bonggels. That sounds so off coming from you. Or if you find it like you're all with these like cool people, right? You're
Right.
like wakeboarding and all that.
Dude,
and
yeah.
Then, and then suddenly finally you were able to stand up and you go, Bonggels.
Bonggels. And then everybody just stares at
Like,
you.
Okay.
Just stoked.
Like, that's a cool
Yeah.
word for stoked.
Yeah.
Bonggels.
And then funny thing is that you yell that out, right? Bonggels. And everybody's staring at you, and then one guy is like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, you see all these like Konya kids,
Right.
and you go Bonggels, and they go Gote.
How about a hair, mom?
and then the ones who are suddenly pressured to do well now,
Right.
the ones who haven't been able to stand, they're like stress drilon.
And then obviously people are gonna be like, ay nako, sino ba yan? Bakit naman sobrang importante niyan? It's a serang frog.
Shock, stress drilon. Now I have to stand. Number 9.
I would love to see a wakeboard
Right?
park like that.
And from Greg, and something similar from Carla. Let's say you broke up with your boyfriend, and you just go, you know what? Life is short, and so are you.
In height.
In height.
In height,
In
yeah.
height.
Yes.
You're very short. You're
Yes.
very pandak.
Yes.
So I'm not into
Tiny.
that. I'm
Minuscule.
Yeah. Sinukat ka. Sinukat ka, ngunit kulang.
You have been measured.
Yes.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
have been found wanting.
I'm not into cocktail.
What?
That's what they call my cocktail hot dogs. The really short one. The bite size. Bite size.
Like a Vienna sausage.
Even smaller.
Even smaller than a
they're-
Vienna sausage.
They're like
Wow,
almost,
that's really sad.
They're almost round. Have you seen those? Those
Do they
hot
only
dogs
have that
are-
here in Asia?
Yeah. I think nga Philippines. No, right? Have you seen them? I was like, are those hot dogs or balls? Because they're like,
They're confusing me. You can't mix them together.
it's serious. Like if you put them on a plate, they can roll off. So it's like it's so weird, but they're. Yeah, you know what? That's your homework. Go to like a grocery store and look. They sell them now. So I don't know if they're even called hot dogs or hot balls or doll balls.
Good doll balls.
Or like dog balls. Hot dog.
What?
No, I mean like
I don't think that would sell.
dog balls.
Dog balls.
Dog balls kayo
Dog balls,
dyan.
50 for 100. Okay lang, wag na.
No thanks.
No thanks.
No, but you can really see them now. They sell those.
But I thought they were hard to see.
No. But I've tried it. It's kind of fun though.
Really?
Because it's like, it's like hot dogs, but they're like in balls instead of like elongated.
They're fun.
It's fun. It's fun to eat, like for pulutan or something.
But not for the main course.
No, bitin. Or you'd have to eat a lot.
But then again, I'm sure that would be tiring.
No, but
you
it's
keep on
fun.
chewing.
Exactly. But it's nice. I love that. You should have like. Okay, never mind. Skip that thought.
What?
And,
What? No, this has really piqued my interest. Come on.
No.
Let it out.
No, because I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice to have like a meal of those hot dog balls and itlog ng pugo? And like everything's round, everything's rolling around on your plate. It must be so much fun.
And then you get confused. Which one is which?
Alin ang hot dog? Alin ang itlog?
Saan yung hot dogs, saan yung balls? No. What are they?
No, I said hot dogs and itlog ng pugo.
Oh, but they're round. They're circular.
Yeah. So
And then you put flour into them. So now they're pugo balls.
they're quack.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, the orange.
And what are the shapes?
Like balls.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
There.
And then number
Just make it easier because it's easier to say.
number 9 coming from sorry, that was number 9. Number 8 coming from Foolish Poet. Ang dami kong mamimiss. When you break up with someone.
Right.
Ang dami kong mamimiss. Yung tampuhan, sigawan, awayan, sampalan, kasinungalingan.
Wow. Bitter.
Right?
Bitter Ocampo.
Or you go Annabelle drama. Yeah. Annabelle drama. And then, you know,
my reputation is just flying out the window.
Right.
It's gone.
It's so gone. And then
Waving at it from over yonder.
number 7 coming from Carla. Tell your mistress to stop sending me hate messages. She got you already. What more does she want? So the message is not so much for the ex, but for the ex's current.
It's for the ex's current.
Yeah. It's like what more does she want?
Ano pang gusto mo?
You were the one that's in contention.
Right.
She got you already. It's a done deal. What more does she want from me?
No need to rub it in.
Yeah. Right?
But sometimes there's always a need to rub it in.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes.
much more fun that way. If you're a sadist, you know, that's what you like. Yeah.
You know that joke, what did the masochist say to the sadist?
What?
Hurt me. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a masochist.
Yeah.
What did the sadist say to the masochist?
Okay.
No.
What?
No.
Oh, because it'll. Yeah, that's right.
So the masochist said to the sadist, "Hurt me."
Because then it wouldn't be.
Because that's what they want. So
Yeah.
the sadist wanting to inflict pain would say no.
Wow.
Right?
Hey.
It's cool.
It's clever.
I know. The first time I heard it, I was like, "Wow, I like that."
Right? It's not like a ha ha ha.
Yeah.
It's more of like a wow.
It's almost like a. So witty. and the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top down messages for someone who broke your heart. I just had to keep going. Comes from Tian Roy.
Tian Roy says,
a relationship is just for two people. Now we know biatches don't know how to count. Oh, nice. Biatches don't know how to count.
And there you go again. Can we please get a camera in here?
I know, Ustream. A relationship is just for two. Now we know biatches don't know how to count. There's a head whip right there.
I think you were a black woman in your past life.
I know. In my present life.
Yeah.
No, because it's like...
No, you don't have the booty for it.
No, I don't. Yeah. So...
Not that I was checking out your booty. It's just an observation.
It's an observation without actually checking it out.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a passive observation.
It was a passive-aggressive glance.
Like what Seinfeld said about boobs, right? You're not supposed to linger. It has to be like glance, then leave.
And then glance, then leave.
Never like stay.
Glance.
Yeah, because that would be rude.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So you just look at them.
Yeah. That's how you look at boobies.
Yeah.
All right, so somebody was saying, hey, Chico and Gino, nakakatawa kayong dalawa. Hindi ko malunok ang food ko. Well...
Hey, never spit it out.
And
swallow.
It's been known that we are a bit hard to swallow.
That's true.
Because we are a bitter pill.
People gag. People gag on us.
No, because because sometimes we're gross, right? That's why you gag.
Yes.
What else?
Nothing.
Because we're gross.
Yes, we are. It's just hard to swallow us.
Yes.
Our brand of humor.
And separately.
Yes.
Not
together. Yes.
No. Kay says hello to Team Pacifico of Del QC.
Because that would just be weird.
That would be too weird. Chubibong Chubibo says, Monday ain't manic anymore. With you guys, it's Macho Monday.
Nice.
I like that.
I like that.
Macho
Hello.
Monday.
Just.
Have to go
There's
back
just
to
something about that
About
word.
that.
Yeah.
What does chos mean?
I really don't know. I think it
Right?
just means whatever.
No, because I think it comes from hechos. But what's hechos? Isn't that like stinky socks or something? I mean, what's hechos?
Cachichas naman yun.
Cachichas, you're right.
What? I really don't know.
What's hechos? Like hechosera. What's like? Is that
It's
Spanish?
a frog.
No, it must be.
Duh.
No, it
Bah.
must be Spanish, right?
I really don't know.
Like hechos.
Let's ask people.
Because a lot of these actually comes from Spanish. Like chenes, it's tienes. To like
Which means
like when you say tengo hambre, I am hungry.
Yeah.
When you say tienes hambre, that's you are hungry, or he or she is hungry, something like that.
maybe it's the he or she thing.
Or tiene I think is he or she. Tienes is you are hungry.
So when you say
So chenes is like from tener, from the Spanish verb tener. So I'm sure hechos comes from some Spanish
some
word.
Spanish word too,
Right?
who knows?
Frog is just English.
Yes. Oh, and here I was thinking it was Spanish too.
Right?
Yeah.
And the top 10 messages for someone who broke your heart. Let's start off at number 5 from Coco Hernandez. I'm glad you cheated because now you have what you deserve and I have what I deserve. Because if let's say you cheated. Okay, let's go back to that. Let's say we're lesbian lovers.
Why does it always have to be us?
And then
why
you-
can't we just come up with fictional characters?
And then you cheated on me with a biker chick, right?
Right.
Now, that biker chick knows you have a girlfriend too.
Yeah.
But she's
So
okay
she
with
knows
that.
she knows that I have the tendency to cheat.
To cheat. So
yeah.
if you ended with what you deserve, which
Right.
is somebody who likes cheating, who
yeah.
doesn't have a problem with, because you were saying earlier, remember, a couple of like last week,
Yeah.
like if you know somebody has a boyfriend,
You don't.
you don't want to hook up with her because it's just weird for you,
Yeah. Plus, you know for a fact that it could possibly happen again.
right? So wouldn't you want to end up with somebody who's like that,
Right.
So if you find somebody who's so into cheating or who's okay with cheating with a
Yeah.
guy who's married or has a girlfriend, you don't want to end up with someone like that.
That's true. That way.
Right?
So in your case, in your lesbian case, you got what you deserve.
Exactly.
Basically, you got a heads up. You dodged the bullet.
Exactly. Because you don't want to end up with somebody who doesn't have a problem with infidelity.
Yeah.
Right? Number 4, coming from O'Hadrian, love is bittersweet. Sweet for you, bitter for me.
See, that's that.
Ah.
I think that's where what I was saying earlier comes
Yeah.
from. Sometimes good karma doesn't really apply.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't come as fast as bad karma does.
Or at least you don't get to see it.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Because sometimes,
bad karma is premature.
because like if you've got like somebody who wronged you, sometimes they get the bad karma and you're not there to see it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel, you don't
So it
feel,
doesn't. You don't feel gratified. Like yeah.
You're
you know
not
what I
supposed
mean?
to, but
Because
yeah, of course.
you're not supposed to in an ideal world, but we're not really living in an
Sometimes
ideal
you want
world.
to see,
Yeah,
so
so-
that you have this idea that
This
life
small
is fair,
satisfaction that
right?
like, hey, okay, you broke my heart, somebody's gonna break yours.
Yeah, and you'd like to be there.
Doesn't have to be your heart, but hey,
and it
as
doesn't
long as
ha-
something's breaking.
And it doesn't have to be me who
Yeah.
will break your heart, but I want to be there to witness.
to witness somebody
You
doing that to
suffering.
you. Yeah.
Right. Okay. A little immature, but yeah. Number
but
3.
that's just how it is.
Mhm.
You really do get satisfaction from it sometimes.
Rickatek at number 3 was saying, "We've had our ups and downs. I supplied the ups, you supplied the downs." Or at least that's what we'd like to think.
Yes.
We never feel like we're the bad guys. Like you might think, you know what, she was such a this and that.
A biatch.
But you know what, if you were to ask her, who knows? Maybe it's the other way around. Serious, I mean, honestly, not just because she's trying to do spin control.
Right.
Who says that?
But then again, there really are times
Really?
when and people around you will be the ones who can actually justify it.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, hey, you did nothing wrong.
Oh.
Sometimes it really does happen.
Well, yeah. And I guess I've been lucky then.
Yes.
I've
you
never
have been.
really been, quote unquote, terribly wronged. It just didn't work out. But there was no like wronging.
Yeah. that you're actually really lucky.
Yeah.
You're a star. But you cry in your lonely heart.
Yeah. No, because that made me think, yeah, you're right. I've never really been like super duper wronged. A little bit, but not too much. Not like
you
in a
have
major
no right
way.
to be in this topic.
Yeah, right.
You have no right
to ask me how I feel.
What happened to his voice?
I'm what's her name? Marilyn. That Phil Collins and Marilyn
Monroe.
No.
Manson.
Her.
Marilyn
Whoever was the
Reynes.
duet of Phil Collins. Number 2 coming from JDV. I didn't realize your forever lasts only a couple of months. Knox. You know, he would always say, I will love you forever. Oh, really? So forever is like 3 months?
Right. That's the biggest lie that anybody can tell you.
Right?
Yeah. I'll never break your heart. Because even if you guys end up together, chances are there will be a time when...
At one point or another.
You will break somebody's heart.
You will break each other's hearts.
Yeah.
And the top message for someone who broke your heart and who will also qualify for our raffle at the end of the show.
Right.
Comes from Don Camote.
Don Camote says?
He would say to the person who broke his heart, I will never find someone like you. Thank God.
Oh!
Right?
At first I was like, oh.
It's sweet, right?
Sad.
And then you're
Thank
like,
God.
Thank God. I don't want to find someone like you because you suck. No.
That's not a bad thing.
The bad kind. The bad kind.
I don't know about you, but I've never gotten that.
No, because sometimes it's like, who said I wanted to find someone like you?
Right.
Just like the Adele song, right?
Right.
Like, I'll
Never
find someone
know,
like
man.
you.
Yeah.
But it's like, in some cases, it's like, I'll never find someone like you. Thank God.
Yeah.
Right?
It's relief.
Why would you look
Why
for
would you? Yeah, look for somebody who
would break your heart again?
Yes, exactly.
So if you're a biatch or you're a jerk, why would you want to find somebody exactly like
her?
Yeah, right, nice one. Monster Radio RX 93.1. Time for this newscast, and it is brought to you by Tropical Hut. For setup delivery, call 755-8000. Well, we had breakup news first hour. Let's switch it around and give you some good news for a change. After dating for more than 5 years, Nick Lachey and Vanessa Manillo are finally married.
Woohoo!
A spokeswoman for Manillo confirms that the couple actually wed Friday in the U.S. People magazine first reported the nuptials. Publicist Melissa Rob Vogel provided no other details. The 37-year-old singer and 30-year-old actress, she's 30, announced their engagement in November. Lachey was previously married to Jessica Simpson. He is the host of NBC's The Sing-Off. She was host of ABC's True Beauty.
Nice.
They're married, finally. They've been talking about marriage for so long. I thought Vanessa Manillo was in her 20s. Because remember, like, this was the...
Wait, how old is Nick Lachey?
37.
Wow.
Right?
He's 37?
Because I'm thinking, like, Vanessa Manillo, and then, wait a minute.
Are you thinking of a different person? I think you are.
Yeah, I'm thinking Vanessa Hudgens. Okay, no, I know who Vanessa Manillo is. It's just that I was going to say, remember, like, she's the age of, like, Zac Efron and all that. That's Hudgens.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a different Vanessa.
I know.
Vanessa.
Vanessa. But nevertheless.
Why are they getting married?
You have to do that with your arms.
Yeah. Flailing around. Why are they getting married? It's supposed to be me.
Because remember, like 98 Degrees, they were like a boy band.
Yeah, it's true. Now,
and now it's like one of them is like a stripper.
What?
Yeah.
What?
One of 98 Degrees is a stripper.
You know what? I'm sure they made a lot of money.
Yeah.
How is he a stripper?
He's a stripper. Well, not a stripper.
Now?
Stripper.
Or like before?
No, now. That's how he makes money. He sings with a stripping group.
This is not the look of joy, by the way. This is the look of shock.
I know.
Just
You had
so
your
know.
mouth open. Like,
yeah.
Where can I buy tickets?
No.
No. I mean, like, he now stripped. Well, not so much a stripper, but
Exotic dancer.
It's an exotic troupe. It's like an exotic dance. I don't know if it's Chippendales, but one of those.
Chippendales?
No, I think it is Chippendales, if I'm not mistaken. It's Chippendales. But he doesn't do the stripping part. Like he would sing in between like stripping. What do you call?
In his briefs.
No, but he has his shirt off.
Yeah.
And that like not bunny ears.
Is he a playboy?
Like those tuxedo ribbons. What do you call them?
Yeah.
Like
the bow tie.
The bow tie.
Yeah.
Ribbons.
It's like a tuxedo ribbon?
He's like shirtless with a bow tie.
Wow.
Something like the typical Chippendale stripper outfit.
But actually, when you said Chippendale, I was like the cartoon. I really don't.
That's I'm Chip.
Shattered it, ripped it apart into small pieces, and peed on it, then set it on fire.
Fed it to the dog. Fed it to the dogs. Yeah. Rabid dogs. Yeah.
And then they pooped it out. And then they stomped on it. They turned it into fertilizer. And then eventually it got eroded. And then brought into the sea. And then eaten by plankton.
No, because if it's fertilizer, then it was fed to some plants. And then the plants became plants.
Right.
And then the plants were harvested into salad. And then you ate the salad.
Wow. The circle of life.
The circle of life.
So now your heart is back where it belongs.
Yes.
Inside your body.
With me. The top 10. No.
What?
No, I mean like we went for a full circle, right?
How did it go to a full circle to you?
No, I mean like
yeah, well, you can't think of anything, can you?
I'm confused. Wait, was the heart from me?
No, it's from me. It's my heart. Why is it with you?
Then you ate the salad. So it's full circle.
So now it's with me.
Yes. So you ate your own heart.
Yes.
Sometimes that's happened.
What?
You eat your own heart. you eat your own heart. I mean, if you're talented that way.
You have to be very talented.
Yeah, you have to be very talented.
That's right, because it's hard to do. It's like swallowing your pride.
Yes.
Yeah.
How can you eat your own heart? How can you swallow your own pride?
Right.
Number 10 from Don Camote. You don't matter enough to upset me.
Yeah.
So you tried to break my heart?
Yeah, it's okay.
Nice try. You don't matter enough to break my heart.
But then again, in essence, if she broke your heart, then she did matter to you because it broke your heart.
Yeah,
you get it?
Yeah. I mean, this can't be an entry if she didn't break your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just saying that.
Yeah. But he's really hurting inside.
Yeah. Because I'm hurting inside.
Like clowns always laugh on the outside.
But deep down inside, they're really sad people.
I may be a clown, laughing on the outside, but inside, I'm really crying. Ooh.
And here I was trying to figure out, is this a real song? Because if it wasn't, I was just going to jump in. I have a red nose, just like my red heart.
But then you said, put to my nose.
Like a put to my heart.
You said put, and you're a right? You're like,
you said a put, and you're a
you are like what a hammer does to a nail. Right? Yeah, that's what you are. That is what you are. Okay. Number 9 from Mulangot MD. You dug your grave, now lie in it.
Right? It's like you made your choice.
This breakup, yeah, you made this, now lie in it.
Or it's like, let's just say...
But you know what? This only works if she wants back.
That's true.
Because if she's like long gone, then you can't say lie in it. Because
she's like, I'm already lying in it.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
It's very comfy.
It's bigger than your grave.
It's deeper. Mas maraming kasha.
Hindi lang 6 feet eh. Mga 8.
Kahit mas mahaba yung coffin. Kasha. Number 8. Coming from...
That is harsh.
It's so bad.
That's so harsh to hear.
Yeah. Number 8. Coming from Kim Poy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's sadder. That you broke my heart or that I still love you.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, because and see, okay,
because somebody breaking your heart is sad, but then
knowing that they already broke your heart, and you're still pining after them,
you're still in love.
You don't know which one is sadder.
That is sad.
Yeah.
Number 7 coming from Ralphie Marcy.
Mm-hmm.
You will never find somebody better because you already had the best.
Nah.
Yeah, but sometimes that's what we'd like to think.
Yeah, but in reality, it's really not the case.
Usually,
no, because I mean, even if you do say
there are better people out there,
even if you do say that you are the better person amongst the two of you, and like let's just say, you.
Yeah.
Let's just say you were the one who hooked up with a lesbian biker chick.
Yeah.
And even if I say that as a stripper, I'm better than the lesbian biker chick.
Yes.
For you, that may not be the case.
And remember, because better for who?
Yeah.
Right?
Better in terms of, I guess, maybe like looks or whatever. But sometimes that's not what matters.
Yeah, maybe the biker chick has bigger boobs.
That's true. Or a bigger heart.
A bigger heart.
Yeah.
But
or a bigger thigh.
You know what? Isn't it funny that for guys, when you say they're bigger, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But somehow for women, you can't say the same. It's kind of like a bad thing.
What? Oh yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The same adjective works for men, but not for women, because they're not, unless you're talking about boobies.
Yes.
Yeah, but even with that,
or buddies,
or
buddies,
because for some men, there's a limit to. It's not always the bigger the better. Even with boobies,
isn't it?
Some already look really gross. They're
I wouldn't know.
Larger than beach balls. No, I mean they're really big, like Dolly Parton's boobies.
Okay.
Do you think they're?
Yeah.
You find that attractive?
Yeah, it's just. I'm kidding.
Okay. You gave me this.
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
I kind of want to lie down.
Right? Because it comes to a point where it becomes too big.
because it's exaggerated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So there is such a thing.
Okay.
So anyway.
Yes.
That little editorial aside. And the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10 messages for someone who broke your heart comes from Jyoti.
Jyoti says,
I don't want to be a part of your quote-unquote collection because I'm limited edition.
That's nice.
Right?
I actually really like that.
I'm special. Don't put me into this long list of yours.
Right.
Your long list of girls or your long list of boys. I'm not just a part of any collection. I'm limited edition.
Yeah, you're so limited that she broke your heart. And there goes me bursting your bubble.
Know, right. But yeah, sometimes we'd like to think that we're special.
Yeah.
But
when
apparently,
in reality, we're just like
not special enough for her to stay with you.
See, that's the thing. Because it's like when I was in theater, a director once told me that no matter how good of an actor you are, there are just roles that you will not be able to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That even if you're such a terrific actor, you can't always be the lead character.
And there will be somebody who will do the role better
suited
than you.
Even if he sucks as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
And in the same way, I guess that's how relationships and love are.
Sometimes
for some people, you might be the perfect guy.
Yeah.
For the general population, you might just be the perfect dude. But when it comes to this girl, maybe she's not looking for the perfect guy.
Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes you might find somebody who's a quote-unquote loser, but who's for some strange reason, you so hit it together well.
It's true.
Right?
Mm.
And then sometimes it's like, the golden girl, the golden boy, and then you meet up and it's like there's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just not working.
It's just not, yeah.
Right?
That's just how it is.
Number 5 from my Yankees. I thought you were my knight in shining armor. Turned out you're just a loser in tinfoil.
Wow.
What a fall from grace.
Yeah, I know. From a knight in shining armor to a loser in tinfoil.
Yeah. It's like,
yeah.
Number 4 coming from Agent Bad Boy. My mom was right about you.
That's it?
Yeah, no, it's like, obviously, the mom never liked you.
Yeah.
So it's like, I shouldn't listen to her.
I guess that's
You were a jerk, or if it's the boy saying it, you were a glut.
Or a biatch.
A biatch. You're a biatch.
Ang lutong eh.
Yeah.
Biatch.
You have to whip the hair.
It has to be a snapping motion.
You have to snap your head. Number 3.
I can't do it.
Your neck hurts. Yeah, you have a stiff neck. What made it stiff? No, your neck. Your neck.
I was this close to answering it. I was like, it's really not.
No, I mean like
Not at this point.
No.
Earlier on today when I woke up, No, because I was because I slept the wrong way.
Neck, yeah. No, it's because of the wakeboarding.
That's true.
Because you tend to like
Yeah.
You're always irihing. Kinda, right? Number 3 from Tianroy. Okay, the word is rhymes with glut. I'll use glut, okay? But you do know what the word is, right?
Right.
Okay.
Glut, diba?
So Tianroy says, I can't spell glut without you.
Oh!
Right?
Nice.
That's a nice one. I can't spell glut
Without you.
without you. Like you.
Yeah.
The letter U.
The letter U.
Number 2 coming from Yontifian. Okay, you have to take the bed out because this is very dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to like do some major acting right here.
Okay.
Kahit kailan, hindi ako napagod na mahalin ka. Ngayon lang.
Nice.
Okay, back to the bed. Okay. Men.
Men.
Right? Kahit kailan, hindi ako napagod na mahalin ka.
Ngayon
lang.
But eventually, you gave up.
Yes.
Like, it had to stop somewhere.
Because you have to like establish that I have been at it.
You have to give yourself an ultimatum.
Years. Yeah. And I've never gotten tired of loving you, but now I do.
Hanggang ngayon.
What's this? What song is this?
Hola.
Oh,
I just thought of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Number and the top message for someone who broke your heart comes from Divisoria King Bed.
Divisoria King Bed says,
this is a girl because Divisoria King Bed I think is a guy, but then the message is supposed to be said by a girl. Okay?
Right.
He gave me the ring, so now I give you the finger.
Oh. Nice.
I love it. He gave me the ring, I give
you the finger.
Somebody's marrying me.
Right? It's like Green Lantern. You remember that scene from Green Lantern?
Yeah.
Look at this. Ring, finger. Finger, ring.
No, but I love that. So,
right?
He gave me the ring, I give you the finger. Nice.
So it's like, hey, you broke up with me before, now I'm getting married.
Yeah.
What up?
So he was able to give me
what
you were never able to give me.
That's right.
Other than the ring, there's one more.
Which is happiness and love.
Yeah, it's happiness.
That's actually 2.
Yeah, and closure. You know, some activities have to have like a peak, so that you can have closure after.
Right, like it has to go up there first.
Yeah.
And then boom.
He gave me happiness, sometimes multiple happiness.
Yes.
Yeah. Monster Radio RX 93.1, and this news bit is brought to you by the Green Hills Mid-Year Banqueta Fair from July 15 to August 15. We promised movie news,
right.
Movie box office in the U.S., and I am thrilled to the bone. The Boy Wizard has vanquished The Dark Knight and a band of pirates with a record-setting act at both the domestic in the U.S. and international box office.
Wow.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 took in $168.6 million from Friday to Sunday. That beats the previous best opening weekend ever of $158.4 million held by Batman blockbuster The Dark Knight in 2008. Overseas, the film added $307 million in 59 countries since it began rolling out Wednesday, topping the previous best international debut of $260.4 million set by Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Now, this will be the biggest Harry Potter by far. That's what all experts are saying. $1 billion is definitely going to happen. And so far, the only billion-dollar movies have been
Avatar,
Titanic, and Avatar.
Right.
So this, they were saying...
both James Cameron films.
You're right. And this could be the third, if ever. Now, the current franchise high is just a little short of $1 billion, 974.8 million worldwide for the first film, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, 10 years ago. None of the sequels ever even came close. But the final entry just might eclipse, pardon the pun, because it's the other fantasy
because
film.
It's the other fantasy franchise.
But it could easily eclipse the first Harry Potter movie. Now, Deathly Hallows does have the advantage of 3D screenings, which costs a couple of dollars more than 2D shows. Because of the higher 3D price, plus regular inflation, Deathly Hallows sold fewer tickets, but took in more money than The Dark Knight over opening weekend. So that's a little thingy
that's a technicality
we always have to deal with. In terms of dollars, Harry Potter wins. In terms of tickets sold, Dark Knight still wins.
But then again, if I remember correctly, The Dark Knight was PG-13. Harry Potter is probably what, GP?
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
So it has that advantage too.
Although it has gotten darker through the years, it is still Harry Potter.
It's not as dark as The Dark Knight.
No.
Pardon the pun.
It's a darker night.
It's a darker night.
Yes. The Dark Knight is darker, but Harry is Potter. Quit it. All right, and the latest Transformers added $39 million overseas, bringing its international haul to $460 million and worldwide to $762.8 billion. Million.
So Dark of the Moon wasn't that dark.
No.
The Dark Knight was darker.
The darker was darker, but Harry
the darker was darker.
The Dark Knight was darker.
Right.
Harry was Potter.
But
Transformer. Transformer.
Wow. Where is the sense in this conversation?
It's a bucket
really?
load of corny. And where was I? Stop derailing me. Oh, and Winnie the Pooh.
What?
Pulled in $8 million.
Winnie the Pooh?
Yes, there's a new Winnie the Pooh. Believe
Is
it or
an
not.
adventure of a heffalump or...
Finishing at number 6. But you know what? The reviews are actually very good.
Of Winnie
for
the
new
Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever
because he's bastos, he has no pants.
Has no
Obviously,
panty.
obviously people would want to watch it.
He's walking around without no panty. Only a half shirt.
Is he a man?
Yes. Winnie actually in the US is
a guy's name.
Is a guy's name.
Okay.
You know, like
Because here it's Winnie Monsod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Winnie Bagel.
No. Wait. What's that? Like Cecil. Cecil in the US is a guy's name, but with one L.
But it's still with an E.
Like Cecil B. DeMille. No, like it's CECIL. And then when it's CECILLE,
it's a girl.
That's when it becomes a girl. But like we hardly meet like Cecils here in the Philippines.
That's true.
Usually Cecil is a girl's name. And
so is Chico.
No, see, Chico is such a male name because it means little boy.
It does?
Yeah, Chico. Like
oh yeah.
Like Mi Chico Latino, the song by Ginger Spice.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are really proving your case.
Jerry Halliwell. Mi Chico Latino, my Latino boy. There, see?
It's a song by Jerry Halliwell.
I know. How manly
can you get?
It's by one of the Spice Girls. But there, so apparently, it's not even, there are like what the other movies earn, but there is no relevance whatsoever. It is all about it is a Harry Potter weekend.
Right.
This is the final Harry Potter ever. It's a done deal. You've watched it. I haven't. I think I'll be watching it later. We didn't want to watch it on a weekend because we didn't want all these.
Because there's so many people. Yeah,
all these kids screaming or whatever, spilling popcorn on your head.
As long as it's popcorn, it's fine.
Yeah, but so I hope to catch it. I have read the book. I want to see how the movie finally ends.
Yeah.
I hope I don't cry. I'll be a big boy about it.
I think you will.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a very.
They say it's
emotional.
the literature of our generation. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so Paris was saying...
And that was the Chichi and Gigi choir.
Yes. Paris was saying, Chico and Gino, you're so crazy. I have not laughed this hard for so long alone. You are two bad boys unleashed by your moms. You really need to be partnered with people like Del and Fran. Need to maintain some sanity.
Bad boys.
Bad boys, that's what we are.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
I got my leather chops on.
We're like...
And chapstick.
Okay, that is so
weird.
Just the leather chaps.
Fine. I've got my lederhosen.
Okay. We've got our top 10 messages for someone who broke your heart. Thank you to Badits for sending this in. Let's start off at number 10 coming from Ako si Peter Pan. Kung malayo ka na, malaya na ako.
No.
It's a play on malayo and malaya.
Yeah.
Kung malayo ka na, malaya na ako.
I've got my freedom.
I'm free. Yeah. Number 9.
But do you really want that freedom? That's the question.
Yes, you do.
Do you? Do you really?
Yeah. From people who are not good for you? Of course.
But if they broke your heart, then I'm guessing that's not initially what you wanted.
No, but if they already broke my heart and there's no chance of them coming back, I'd rather they be far away. Yeah, as far away from me as possible.
Nice.
All right. Number 9 coming from Fetus.
Fetus?
You say Fetus.
Oh, I was like,
not
fetus. It's like, wow, baby said that in.
Fetus was saying, you know how like sometimes men they're like. They're having such a hard time breaking up with someone.
Yeah.
Because they're saying it's so hard to break up with someone.
Yeah.
So, Fides was saying, mahirap mang iwan, mas mahirap ang iniwan.
That's true.
So, don't complain.
Yeah.
I understand that it's all so difficult.
Yeah, because you don't want to break their heart or whatever, but
don't even go there.
Trust me, you're not on the losing end.
Don't even try to make it like...
Don't go there.
You're suffering as much.
Yeah.
Right? So, don't go there. No.
Girlfriend.
I is just saying... I is just saying, if you is having a hard time, I is having it harder.
Because that's how you want it. Because you look for a challenge.
Yeah.
You want things to be harder.
More difficult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something that really, penetrates your soul.
Exactly, to the very core.
Yes.
Yeah. And sometimes you're not ready because it hurts.
That's right.
Right?
Especially if it's the first time.
You know what makes penetration hurt?
What?
Resistance.
That's true. So resistance is futile. Just give into it.
Like let's say you're a castle.
Okay.
And you have, let's say, like armored,
you have impregnable walls.
Orcs trying to
ram your gates.
They're trying to ram your gates, right? And then they're trying to penetrate your castle walls. But the more you resist, the more it will hurt.
That's true.
For both.
Yes.
For the rammer and the ramming. Right? It's true. So, but if there's, let's say, complete surrender.
Right.
Let's say you learn to relax.
And just open up your gates.
Just open up your gates. It'll be so easy.
That's right. They won't even come running in. They'll just be like,
yeah.
We're walking in.
Yeah, because sometimes they say if there's resistance, it's good to like come in fast, so that there's
it's one swift motion
big,
lang.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if it's all open, the gates are open, you can just like practically
walk in,
stroll in.
Yeah. So tip for everybody out there: open up.
And hardly any not friction. Hardly any resistance. No, hardly any resistance, right? So
we were all right.
No, because like friction means like let's say we're having a fight. There's friction between us. See that
right.
could be like That's what I'm
I can
saying.
just imagine us fighting. Scratch your eyes out. I'm gonna pull your hair.
I's gonna scratch you.
I'm gonna get your highlights.
I is gonna scratch
Come here,
you.
biatch.
Oh, don't go there, girl. Okay, that doesn't do us very well.
Okay, you know what? Let's not kid ourselves. Since day one of this show, we haven't exactly been doing wonders for our reputation.
I know, right? Number 8, coming from... let's see here. From ODH.
Mm-hmm.
You broke my heart. Paano ako gagante? Wala ka naman nun.
Wow. Wala kang puso.
See, you broke my heart. I want to break yours, but you don't have a heart.
That's true. So you can break something else.
You're a callous, bad person. I ran out.
I'm good today.
I know, right?
It was so harsh. You're a callous, bad person.
Bad person.
Meanie.
Meanie. That's all you can come up with. Yeah, you're so mean. You're so mean.
Just imagine if, like, you're okay. Let's just say you're in your 30s or whatever, and then you're into like a serious relationship.
Yeah.
And then she breaks your heart, and you're like, all you have to say is like, you're mean.
Yeah, money. You're mean. And the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10. The top 10 messages for someone who broke your heart comes from Marju.
Marju says,
the only regret I have in burning bridges is that certain people were not on it as it burned.
Wow.
Because they say never burn bridges.
Right.
Which basically means like...
don't cut your connections.
Don't cut your connections.
Yeah.
Like, still be okay.
Yeah.
You know? Because if you burn your bridges, you'll never know. You might need to get in touch with them again for whatever reason.
You might need to cross that bridge.
Exactly, right? So the only regret I have in burning bridges is that certain people were not on it as it burned.
Like you.
Like you specifically. Nice.
And whoever it is that you're getting along with.
Yeah, you and your new boyfriend.
That's right. Or girlfriend.
Or girlfriend.
Or whatever. Or chicken.
A chicken. If he left you for a chicken.
That's true, because that happens.
Or a rooster.
Or
93.1.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning. And of course, we've got newscast. Okay. This morning's news update brought to you by me.
Wow. It's not even us.
Yeah, it's not even us. Just me.
Why?
Okay.
Why can't it be us?
That did not sound right. Why?
Why can't it be? Why can't it be the two of us?
Why can't we be lovers?
Only friends.
Okay.
And there you go. That was the news. There goes all credibility out
right.
the window.
So, we've got news. Let's remember earlier we told you about the split between
Mark Anthony and
Mark
J-Lo.
Anthony and J-Lo. So we've got an update.
Okay.
After
they're back together.
No, they're not back together. But they did split up, and it sort of caught everyone by surprise over
Right.
the weekend, right? Now, people on Twitter responded with a range of sadness to eye rolls upon the news that Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony are separating after 7 years of marriage. Even Jason Alexander added his voice to the mix. According to Jason Alexander on Twitter, J-Lo is back in play. Anyone hooks me up with her cell number, and then it's just a matter of time.
Wow.
And then other people who have
Reacted to it.
Yeah. Well, some fans are really shocked, and somebody was saying Danny Minogue, sister of Kylie, Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony to divorce, J-Lo to write a new song about the split called "Love Costs a Lot More Nowadays."
Because before it was love don't cost a thing.
Don't cost a thing.
Now it costs a lot more.
Okay, it's a different Minogue. It's not Danny Minogue, but Danny Minogue.
Mean.
Like instead of
Like masama,
yeah,
mean.
masama,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Mean Girls. And
of course, Mean Girls was the first thing that came to your mind.
Juicy Morsel was saying the split between J-Lo and Mark Anthony is amiable now that they have agreed who gets custody of the full-length mirrors. And then Big Juice Bebe was saying J-Lo gets divorced whenever she releases an album.
Is this true?
Well, it's kind of true. It's kind of true. Yeah.
And then maybe they were dating together before, right? J-Lo and Mark Anthony.
What?
Even before they got married, they had already hooked up before. Before
Yeah,
the whole Ben Affleck
yeah.
thing, before the Diddy thing.
I think so. But it was pretty like not serious, and then they
okay.
just got like a second wind. And another one tweeted, J-Lo has every reason to be proud of this one because this marriage lasted over 3 times longer than the last 2.
Nice. That's true. But it is
a bit
true.
bitchy. So everyone's got the
Like their own witty responses to it.
yeah. So everyone, even celebrities, even fans, are just filling the Twitterverse
Right.
with Obviously.
J-Lo and Mark
and
Anthony.
you can expect, it would be very interesting to start watching the talk shows, to see what David Letterman has to say about it.
Conan O'Brien,
Jay Leno, because for sure, Chelsea Handler.
Oh yeah, that's right. Chelsea lately.
She's the bitchiest of the talk show hosts. So and funny.
Yes.
Very, very funny. So let's see what the comedian's twist will be on this one. So that's our final news update. Monster Radio RX 93.1, and we've got some final greets. Mayumi says, kanina pumunta ako sa grocery. Napadaan ako sa hot dog section. Nakita ko yung bite-size hot dog. Bigla akong tumawa ng malakas. Everyone was wondering why I was laughing at hot dogs.
Do you really need a reason to laugh at hot dogs?
That is so emasculating. Edric says hello to his nephew, Edric Kyle. Happy second birthday. Hey. Snetcap says Mondays are often nakakatamad, but because of you two crazy guys, excited na ako magising na maaga to tune in to RX TMR.
Loonies!
Chos. Jay Shelby says, bitchy Chichi and sarcastic Gigi make a great combo. All right, so we've got
Bitchy Chichi.
Bitchy Chichi.
Bitchy Chichi, sarcastic Gigi.
Sarcastic Gigi. The top 10 messages for someone who broke your heart.
Talking.
Courtesy of Badits. Let's start. Okay, just give you the
runners up.
Runners up. Yeah. From Hikaru Jean. You just tell your ex or somebody who broke your heart. Crucio.
Die.
Crucio.
That's
I mean pain.
Oh yeah.
Crucio.
But they die after, right? No.
With Crucio, no.
Oh, it's what's that spell?
Avada
Kedavra, which is a spin-off of Abracadabra.
Yes.
What?
Abracadabra.
Ah, okay.
You said abracadabra. Yeah.
So shale. Abracadabra.
Cadabra.
Because it means cadaver.
Avada Kedavra. Abracadabra.
I wonder what abracadabra in the Harry Potter world does.
I know, right? Or a la peanut butter sandwiches. Like in Sesame Street. A la peanut butter sandwiches. The Amazing Mumford. That's the name of the puppet. From Ria Selly, I hate that I don't hate you.
I hate that I love you.
Because remember, you broke my heart. So I'm supposed to hate you. So I
for
hate
some
it
odd reason
that I don't hate you.
You can.
Yeah. Nice. From Grasha.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the most mature entry so far.
Okay.
To the girl who broke your heart. Itutumbong kita tamami ko.
Itutumbong kita tamami ko.
Itutumbong kita tamami ko.
The most mature entry indeed.
Right. And then you follow it up with yeah.
Wow.
Like the annoying.
You do it really well.
I know, right? Next. From Kiss My Judas.
Mm-hmm.
Ikaw ang pantal sa higad na nakadapo sa dahon ng gabi na Makati.
Ikaw ang pantal sa higad na nakadapo
sa dahon ng gabi na Makati. Because remember, gabi is supposed to be very Makati.
Right, and higad is supposed to be Makati also.
And pantal is also Makati. In other words, you are very
di kung may kati kakamutin mo.
That's what he
right?
did. That's why he cheated. He had to scratch an itch. And number 2, coming from, let's see now, from No Name.
Mm-hmm.
You broke my heart. Now I upload your video.
Oh! The information age.
Yes. This is how I...
This should be a tip to everybody out there. Don't ever do videos.
No.
Ever.
No.
Ever. Or if you are going to do videos, make sure you have the copy.
Yeah. Even then.
Yeah, I still
It's so
wouldn't.
scary, if somebody steals your laptop and
That's
all
right.
your videos are there.
That's why you'd never put it there.
I would never,
You put it in a floppy disk.
Even...
Kasi malamang short lang naman.
Yeah, it's Microsoft.
It's floppy.
It's
the
Microsoft.
Disc. The disc.
No. I'm even photos. You be
true.
careful. Those photos that your boyfriend or your
racy
girlfriend
photos,
would take
yeah.
of you. Oh no, me no. Never. Or I demand that they erase it in front of my eyes.
Yeah, no.
Erase that. Let's say they
I would.
Let's say they took a picture of you in front of an electric fan drying stuff. A little
too much information there.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If that happened.
Why did I wake up for this? Why couldn't I have called in sick?
If that happened, I'm not saying it happened to me. I'm just saying if you
It's
happen to
such
do
a
that,
specific.
I don't know. It could happen, so. And the top.
Or maybe they draw a portrait of you while you're sleeping naked.
Oh, yes. And then it's a drawing of a worm. Coming out of an apple.
Hey, look, it's a ring and a finger.
Yeah. Right? And the top message for someone who broke your heart comes from Dawn.
Dawn says,
"This is not a breakup. It's a breakthrough."
Enlightenment.
In some cases, it is that
true.
is the case.
Yeah.
The breakup is not a bad thing. It's a breakthrough.
It's like, wow, hey.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally, you saw the light, and
And it was at the end of the dark tunnel.
Right. There you go.
went in.
Yeah. What would you say?
I have 3 to 2 answers in mind because there are many things that I want to say.
Somebody who broke your heart. Okay, I can go first.
Okay, go for it.
Who you?
Wow.
I seriously don't really remember
Who broke your heart?
No, I mean, of course I remember, but I hardly remember anything about it.
Like the details,
it's so
the
far,
feeling.
yeah, I so am over all of them. I mean, completely. I don't think about it unless we do a topic like this.
Right.
I don't even stop and think, okay, well, what happened to the people who ever broke my heart? As in nothing. They're so far away from me.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah. Well,
nothing is fresh.
okay.
What about you?
That's all gamit na.
Everything's
all
bulok.
used and old.
Lahat bulok.
Mine. I think mine would be. I'm gonna take a page off of a song
Yeah.
from Vertical Horizon.
Mm.
It's not so bad because you're only the best I ever had.
So even though it didn't work,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah. And also on the same page, oddly enough, it's from Madonna.
Okay. Like a virgin?
Yes. I'll remember the way that you changed me now that I'm standing on my own.
Oh.
It's like,
But you know what?
Yeah.
You should get rid of that best I ever had thing.
I know.
Yeah, because that doesn't speak very well for whoever you're hooking up with.
I know. It's like in contemplation. I know.
Like if
I
you meet
know.
a girl and she knows that you feel that way about a girl, it's like, what?
Well, it's not like
what are
anybody's
my
listening to our
chances?
conversation anyway. This is a private conversation.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, she's probably thinking, okay, so I guess.
Second best lang ako. Wag na.
Exactly.
Oh.
At best, I'll be second best.
That's true.
Wag na tol.
Bakit tol? I'm not going after guy.
No, I mean like a very
Chong. Chong na lang.
Yeah, chong. Yeah.
All right,
All right, but thank you for joining us.